The Blue Jays bounce back in a big way as they even up the World Series at 2 wins apiece. Hey everyone, welcome into Long Ball. Rob Wong, joined alongside by Toronto Sun Blue Jays writer Rob Longley, who joins me from Dodger Stadium, where the Blue Jays took Game 4 6-2 after their 18-inning marathon that ended early yesterday morning. Rob, we've been talking all season long about how resilient this group is, and without George Springer tonight coming off a dispiriting loss, they find a way again to get a victory against Shohei Ohtani on the mound of all people. How did they do it?
It was amazing, Rob. I just spent half an hour in the Blue Jays clubhouse, and to a man, they were just saying the exact same things that you just said. You know, this is our identity. This is who we are. We battle back. We come back in games. We come back in series. We don't quit. I mean, Chris Bassitt just told me that, that if they were to lose tonight, there was no way that they're going to come back and win three off the Los Angeles Dodgers. That's how big this game was in every possible way. And then they go out and win it. And they do it with, a great performance by starting pitcher Shane Bieber, the trade deadline acquisition. And to me, as much as there's been so many Vlad Guerrero Jr. moments in these playoffs, a massive home run by him, probably the biggest of his career, and I don't think that's hyperbole. That 2-run shot in the third inning ended a drought of 13 innings without a run for this team, gave them the lead, and they never gave it back. And now all of a sudden, it forces the series to go back to Toronto. It's a best 2 out of 3 now, and the Jays have home field advantage. It was just an incredible win for them on so many levels, and I think it was a very typical win of the 2025 Toronto Blue Jays.
A lot of the talk in game number 3 was the lack of offense in the final 11 innings or so that led to that marathon game against the Dodgers. But you look on the flip side, Rob, that's now 20 innings where the Blue Jays have held the Dodgers to just 3 runs, including this 2-run effort in game number 4. Big part of that, you mentioned it, Chris Bassitt, who has become really a reliable reliever in the bullpen since going there. He's been a revelation for manager John Schneider.
Yeah, and to this point, I think it'll end right about now. But to this point, it's been an untold story of this team. He's been brilliant. He pitched 2 shutout innings today, and to a man, each of his teammates that spoke in the locker room today talked about Chris Bassitt's role and how significant it's been. And he willingly took the assignment. He moved out of the rotation, and he's been a reliever previously in his career, but he understands how significant it is in helping this team. And you're right, Rob. The bullpen has been huge for this team, better than the Dodgers. And the other thing, we didn't really mention this, but they certainly turned the tables on Shohei Ohtani tonight. Not only was he the starter, and they got to him just enough to score enough runs to win, but he was 0 for at the plate. He had a walk to start the game, and Shane Bieber struck him out twice. This after making Major League Baseball postseason history the night before when he reached base in some form in all 9 of his at-bats. So, Chris Bassitt is a big part of that story tonight, but the way the team collectively shut down Shohei Ohtani when he was getting his start, I think was a massive part of this game as well.
Well, the Blue Jays will look to head home up 3-2 in the series. Won't be an easy task, though. Blake Snell will make another start here in game number 5. Trey Savage, the game 1 starter, will get the call for the Blue Jays on Wednesday night. Make sure to find all of Rob's World Series coverage on the Blue Jays over at the Toronto Sun. For Rob Longley, I'm Rob Wong. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you after game number 5.